When I was 15 years old, I became obsessed with gambling, and specifically actually with horse racing. And at the time I was at this very posh English school, a school called Eton College that had been founded, I think, in 1440 by Henry VI, I think. And this is a school where people like, Prince William and Prince Harry went, and the current British Prime Minister, David Cameron. So I was supposed to be becoming this posh English gentleman, and instead I would go off to gamble in this turf account at this betting shop in Windsor, the neighbouring town next to Eton College. And I had this illicit account because I was only, I guess, 15, so I had an account under a fake name, which was Mike Smith, not a very creative name. And at first I did pretty well, and I made some money totally randomly. It wasn't because I knew what I was doing, although I think at the time I thought I did. And then after a while, I sort of started to lose. And I realized, basically the reason I had started in the first place, it wasn't because I loved horses, it wasn't because I thought this is an incredibly beautiful sport or anything. I liked the idea that here was something where you could make money just by using your mind. And I was kind of lazy, and I thought, well, I don't want to mow lawns or anything. And here, if I can just sort of invest a little bit of money on a horse race and make some money, that's fantastic. And when I started to lose, I just thought, I'm going to stop cold turkey. And literally, I stopped at the age of 16, and I haven't had a bet on a horse race. I haven't been to a casino and gambled in more than 30 years, because it's a mug's game. You're just losing. You're just doomed to lose. The odds, unless you're particularly brilliant at sort of figuring out odds, you're just kind of doomed to lose. And so I stopped completely. And then when I got to my 20s, I discovered the stock market, and then I thought, wow, now this is what I was really after. This is the real game. Because again, this is somewhere where if you're smart, you can use your brain just to make money without really getting your hands dirty in any way. And I just thought this was magnificent. Now, I was very fortunate in... Thanks. That was a very good move. That was impressive. I want to see that again, if you could do that. And then I was very fortunate in that I was writing for these magazines back then, like Forbes and Money, and later for Fortune and Time. And so I got to interview all sorts of famous